Bro, that's so embarrassing. I totally forgot that she said that. But when I saw that like a former WTA player told me that that was a really good shot, like I have a smile even just like replaying it, but I had the biggest smile. I was geeking out, bro. It was like... Alright, so what is up everybody? I actually have a different type of video today. As you know, I have partnered with MEIKE BABEL for the last video I did with her. I think it was probably close to a month ago. She actually made another video for us. The same video she took for me and Kyle. She actually did a whole breakdown, point by point, about what we did wrong, what we could improve on, what we did good. We're gonna just watch what she has to say. I've watched it before, not really fully throughout. I know I skipped through a couple parts. So we're gonna watch the full thing, see what we can do differently, and then hopefully by the next video when I play in a match, those things will get fixed. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, MEIKE BABEL is a former top 30 player in the WTA tour. So if you wanted to check out her channel, it will be in the link in the description. She's helped me out a lot, especially with making a video about the mistakes we made, not only for her channel, but it also helps me as a player. So just be sure to check her out, especially her Instagram reels, her YouTube shorts. They very quick, but very informational. So just check her out when you get a chance.
So the couple of things that I said in the other videos. So number one, Kyle, you gotta make returns. Back up a little bit, make returns, right? You don't want to give 3 points away, even though good serves there to lean, but you want to be able to get the points started. And that brings me to the first thing. If you're returning, stay away from the lines, right? So one of the things is go right through the middle. Nobody cares, even, right, if the server knows that that's where you're going. They have to develop the point first. So that's the first thing. The first 2 balls have to be made, meaning the serve has to be made. So when you're going for too much on the first, you're missing, and this goes for both. Scale it down a little bit. Doesn't matter that your opponent knows where the ball's going. You want to make them hit a ball. And then of course what I also said in the video, the up back movement, because there's a lot of balls that are a little off balance. And again, might not necessarily be that you're outright missing, but you're not hitting the best quality shot. Okay, so you got away there a little bit, Talene, for going really close. And that is one of the things as well that I'm seeing. Right, you're going, and this is for Talene a little bit more, you're going for shots that are not quite there yet. And what I mean by that is, I want you to look at your balance here on that one. So you're moving. I do like that you want to go inside in. I like that you want to use your forehand, but are you on balance? You see how you're still moving? You're not quite set, right? So that's basically where in your head it needs to go like, alert, alert. You are not on balance, or I am not on balance. So I go with the highest percentage choice, or I'm simply taking some of the pace off there and make that shot, right? Because you're moving, and that's why you're pulling that. So a little too greedy on that one.
One thing I noticed with myself is that I have like the most, I mean, my footwork's like better than before, but my footwork is not on par with my ground strokes. And by that, I mean, I can hit good rally balls when they're coming right at me and I'm in the position for it, but when you're pushing me out long or like pushing me out to the right for my backhand, or I have to move around and hit a forehand, that's where my positioning gets really bad, and I tend to miss a lot of shots. They either go out long or they hit the net just because I'm not fully like in balance. And when I am, I see that I don't have as much power because I'm not in the position to create power. Like my weight is on my back leg, not on my front leg. I'm not moving forward. It's probably because like I'm not still in the position I need to be in. So that's one thing I have to learn, like work on. Probably have to do some more footwork drills, but that is something that like I've noticed, especially when it comes to playing with like people who are of a higher level than me. I definitely cannot keep up with them just because my footwork is not there. And I feel like I lose a lot of points just because of stupid mistakes like that. So it's a good note.
Talene, again, little greedy on the second ball. There. All right, that was one where you let that drop. So look where you're making contact here. That's below your hip. That's a quote unquote maintaining shot To me, you're off balance. You want to stay away from the lines, right? That has to be a maintaining shot, meaning you maintain the rally, and or building shot. So inside out, good choice. Forehand again, good choice. But give yourself the target right here. Also love that both of you are coming in with shorter balls. That's the one that I showed you in the video. I would yell at you so much. Right, you kind of admired your shot there. We're wondering if that ball's in. Good, and that's just too good of a passing shot. You were in the proper position there to lean, couldn't do anything. Good. I think that's bouncing in, a little framey, but to my mind, that's okay. I don't care that Kyle wins that point. You did the right thing. You came in when you needed to, and that is something that you can build in the future, or build on in the future, I should say. Good, that's a good ball, good building ball. I like that. So let's look at that again. You here moving back, really good choice to just lift that ball. Boom. That's a really, really good ball. See how far behind the baseline you are? I mean, from this perspective, it's a little tougher to see. But if you're 3-4 yards behind the baseline, you got to get height on the ball. That's a maintaining shot and or even building.
See, like some misconceptions I see a lot of players that I verse is like, unless it's fast, heavy, flat, and then barely skims the net shot, it's not a good shot, not a good winner, not a good shot, not a good play, not a good ball. And I used to think the same way until I watched MEIKE say this, and like I watched some of her videos about how to maintain a rally and when to use net clearance to your advantage, topspin shots, and I realized that like when you're in a defensive position, you don't want to go for those down the line winners, and you want to hit it up, keep it in play, keep it deep, so that they are the ones who have to set up the point and get back to position while I'm running up to the baseline and getting myself realigned and refocus on the point. But yeah, I noticed that like a lot of people think like unless it's like flat, deep, winner, it's not a good point. But this helped me realize that like I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm playing a pretty good point when it's like a pretty high net clearance. Obviously, if I'm shaking the ball, it's not good. But playing points like that defensively, I think, is really good to keep in mind. Because sometimes when I'm in game, I think, oh, I can't hit that ball or else they'll hit it and just hit a winner on me. Like, no, that's not always the case. So I'm glad that she pointed that out.
That's a good return. That is how we start the point. Maybe not the super deepest, but deep enough. It's deeper than the service line. It's right in the middle. So that neutralizes Kyle there. That is how we start out the point. Good. Don't care that you lose the point there. That's actually a really good ball by you here, Kyle, that you're seeing that Talene is not quite in enough. I think let's look at that and rewind in a second, but that you're just dipping the ball down. I like that. But from the get-go, this is a good point. If he beats you with that, I have zero issues. So again, let's look at the cue when you can come in. Good. Use your forehand, everything on that side. You're making enough room here. Good, good, good. So this is definitely a big fat sign that you should come in. All right, that's one of the things that my dad taught me always. If you have both of your feet inside, well inside the baseline, that is the sign that the ball obviously bounced shorter, and it gives you the time and or the distance is small enough, short enough for me to come in into a good volley position. So good. And now get your turbo on. Quicker, quick, 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 a little bit more. And see that here? Kyle is making contact right there, and there's no split step. Right, so you're running right through it. And again, good ball here, Kyle. Good observation that you see where Talene is. So you're just opting for a ball down the feet, which always makes it tougher for the volleyer to lift the ball. But I want a split step here. right? You want to be on top of the split step. Basically, both of your feet are up in the air so that as the ball's traveling to you, you're coming down on the ground and you can move to the ball in a more balanced fashion, right? So here, that's a really tough ball.
Another thing I noticed is when I hit a shot like that, like an approach shot, I get too scared. I mean, I feel like I know then I was running up very slowly just because I didn't know where he was going to go. And to me, when I think I run slowly, I can go different directions easier, which is not the case. And I'm scared to go up to the net when I hit an approach shot like that because I don't know if they're going to go down the line and if I can even get that. Like, usually when I get past, like, to me, that makes me not want to go up to the net anymore. That whole like match, which is definitely something I have to work on, but understanding what balls I can get, what balls I should approach to, and like where I should stand depending on where I'm hitting the ball is definitely something I have to work on. So, oh my god, I didn't see you guys over there. If you guys didn't check out my Instagram, be sure to check it down in the link below. If you guys haven't heard already, I have partnered with UZHEGH. It's a small Armenian brand, repping the merch. Look. I think it's pretty fire. This is the best clothes I've worn for fall tennis. Look at the fabric. Look at it. Just look at it. Look how thick that is. It is so comfy. If you want to check out their store, the link will be in the description below. They also have beanies. Look at it. Come here. Closer. Yeah, look at it.
So same with the fast misses, right? You don't want to give them the easy points with double faults. That's a better build point by both. Good, I like the forehand there. Yep. Very nice, I like that.
I don't even know why I went for the slice.
Right, again, you would want to be a little bit quicker. Quick, set. But you're still moving back, so that's that's actually a really good frame here, look at that. You're basically still moving back, you're falling off the ball a little bit, so it's really good that you're seeing that here, Kyle, because that's going to be a shorter ball. And obviously all of this is open, you don't have to hit it super hard. Redirect the ball and you're in business. Yeah, I think that's the second sequence where you're missing a few too many returns. That's how you start the point. Good. Misread the spin and or maybe that was right on the crack here. Good rally ball. Very good rally ball.
Seeing myself miss shots when I could have just hit a forehand instead of hitting a stupid slice pisses me off so much. It's like, what am I doing? Like, what am I thinking? Going for a slice when it's coming at me so fast. Whatever.
Rally ball by Kyle. And Talene, you needed to adjust a little bit more. Oh, is the backhand overhead coming here? Yep, it is. Yeah, that is a pretty amazing ball.
Okay, when I saw that she commented on this, she actually, when we were emailing, she pointed it out. She told me like it was a good shot when I uploaded it as a short. But when I saw that like a former WTA player told me that that was a really good shot, like I have a smile even just like replaying it, but I had the biggest smile. I was geeking out, bro. It was like, that's like imagining like someone in the top 30 today, like, I don't even know, Vandrovosa. I mean, I know she's like in the top like 15 right now, but like, it's crazy to think about that, like someone at that high level just complimented some, I don't know, whatever.
Attack it. Okay, on that one, I think you needed a little bit more preparation. Right, just space a little bit more. And here's my question. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to go for a winner? Or are you saying like, okay, I'm going with a 1-2 punch here?
In that moment, I'm thinking about hitting the nicest shot for the video. And I feel like every time I record, I just try to go for stuff like that, which is not a good thing, but I'm trying to go for a winner, girl. Even though I shouldn't be. So that's something I actually also have to like keep in mind, that like, if I want to improve, I actually have to like think and not think about like the content. Because I mess up when I think about stuff like that. Like, I'm thinking, oh, easy ball, easy smash, easy winner, easy clip. No.
So actually it should be a 1-2-3 punch. So approach shot, you don't have to hit a winner. Come in, get a first volley position inside the service line, If you already volleyed that ball away, because he would have been in trouble, I think, that's great. You win the point there. But if he gets one more touch on the ball, you have your second volley, your third ball from that sequence here to win the point. So again, you don't have to immediately win the point. Good use of the forehand, that's how you get it started. But adjust to that shorter ball. You got away with it. Same for you, Kyle. Get up there.
Okay, I don't know how to slide, but when I slid, that was the best feeling ever. And honestly, I've noticed that like in games, I at least get like 1 or 2 slides per match, just because of the momentum I've been doing, and I think the soles of my shoes are getting more now. I saw that, and I was like pointing at the ground. I was like, that was crazy, even though it wasn't even that good of a shot. But
Florida's coming in. There we go. How many balls did you make? 3 or 4. Right, that should be your goal. Make 3 balls before you go for a shot, right? Before you go for a point finishing shot, basically. Make it either 3 or 4 or 5. Like I played games in practices where I wasn't allowed, basically, to go for winners, like literally. Even if the ball was sitting right here, one more ball, right? Can you punish him one more time without putting the ball away? Because that skyrockets your chances, right, of them missing. And that's what you're going to benefit from at that level. Good return. One did not know what that was.
bro, that's so embarrassing. I totally forgot that she said that. I will never forget. Well, she complimented one of my shots, and then she former top 30. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We are ignoring that.
She said we are ignoring that. Oh my god.
That's also forehand, I think. And a return. Little too cute there. I would have used that as an approach and come on in with that. Again, pretty. That's the one that I pointed out in the video. You weren't quite ready there.
I honestly, when I hit that ball, I felt like Federer, bro. I did not think it was gonna hit the sweet spot like that. I'm like, poof.
Didn't expect Tilleen to get the ball back. Great serve, good. I do want to say you're going for way too much there. Right, so if you want to really attack that, you got to get up to that ball because you're hitting it way out of your strike zone, right? So you needed to move up to it a lot quicker to keep that ball below your shoulder. And if you feel that you can't do that, you can't swing the way that you want it there, right? So that's a little, again, abort the mission. Okay, I'm resetting the point. Actually, ideally, I would want to go cross court with my highest percentage shot.
Special thanks to MEIKE again for helping me out with this. She actually sent me this a while ago, and I'm just getting to it now. College has been kicking my butt, so I appreciate her so much for taking her time and doing all that for me. If you guys want to see more of this, she has so many videos on her channel that explain this more thoroughly with other people's examples. So if you want to go check that out, it'll be right here, or you can go to the description below. Check out MEIKE. She's really great at teaching. Former top 30 in the WTA, so you know her stuff is good. And if you want to see more content, be sure to subscribe, check out the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 before the end of this year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.